In this episode, I want us to start working on our products. So we will list the products, and then after that, we'll be able to create these product cards and create a page for each of the products for more details. And then after completing working with our products, we'll move on to the shopping cart. And for now, we'll be working with some dummy data. And then later on in the course, I'll show you how we can add products to the database and also get them from the database. And we will replace the dummy data with the actual data. So I have prepared some dummy data for you to work with. And if you go back to this URL here, github.com/Chaoo/eshop assets, you'll see that I have added this file just 3 minutes ago, just now. And this file has some dummy data that we can work with. Okay, so what I need you to do is to visit that link, then click on products.tsx, and you can click on this copy, this right here, copy raw file. And then we will go ahead and create this file in our project. So to create this file, we can do it out here. Just click on add folder, and you can call it utils. We'll be using it for different stuff. And here we can add a new file. We can say products.tsx, and then in here we paste what we copied. Okay, and it's an example of 5 products. Maybe we can preview how each product data looks like. Okay, so this is an array of objects. Okay, and for each of the object, so this is one of the object here, and we can see what it has. It has an ID of the product. It has a name of the product, description of the product, price, brand, category, whether the product is in stock or not. And then we have an images array. For the images array, we'll have each image in form of an object, and here we'll have the color for the image, whether it's white, green, or whatever. And then we'll have the color code and the image link. This is coming from Firebase storage. Okay, so I'll be showing you how to upload images in Firebase. Also, we have here reviews, and I don't know if there is the one with reviews. Okay, we have this one with the reviews, and you'll see the details for each of the review. For the review, we have ID, user ID, product ID, the rating, comment, then when the review was created, and the user who added that review. So that is the data for the review. So let's use this data to list our products here. So to start with, we'll go to app, then we will go to page here, and this is where we will list our data. And also here is where later on we'll be fetching the data. After the home banner, we'll come here and we will add a new div. And then right here is where we will map through our products. So right here, we can just say products. We auto import it from our utils. We will say dot map. And here we will get a product at a time. And for now, we can say that this has a type of any. We'll be fixing that data as we proceed with the course. And then right here, we just use an arrow function and we should return something. So here, let's return. For now, I can just return a div. And for now, let's just return the product name. So I can say product.name, and I save. So if I save, those products are listed here. We have all these names right there. So some names are too long, and we'll need to figure out a way of making them shorter. So we can create a helper function to help us truncate the text. So back to the utils, we can add a new file, and we'll say truncate text.ts, and right here we will export const, then we will say truncate text. These will receive a string, and can give it a type of string. It will be another function, and in here we will check the string length. So we'll say if the str.length is less than 25, then we will just return that string. So let's return that string. Then else down here, we will truncate that string. Okay, so here we will return our string, but we call our substring array method. We invoke it. So we'll have a string long from 0 to 25. And then here we will join that string with ... So showing that it's longer than that. And this is our helper now function right here. So we can come back to the page, and instead of just saying product name, we'll say truncate. We have this one here. It is auto imported from our utils, and then we call this and we wrap the product name like that. So I'll save. Now right here, the long string are truncated and we add 3 dots at the end. Okay, awesome. So we'll be reusing that function in many places. So we will need to organize our products this way. So we can use a CSS grid. So let's do that. And then in the next episode, we'll go ahead and create this card, okay, the product card itself. Right here at this div, we need to add some class names. So I'll say class name, and we will display grid. Grid hyphen calls will be 2. So for very small screens, we'll have 2 columns. Then here you can say SM for small screens. We can change the grid here to be calls 3. And then for larger screens, we can have grid of hyphen calls hyphen 4. And for extra large screens, we can add grid again, then hyphen calls, and then hyphen 5. So here it should be a full colon. And let's add the last one of 2XL or very large screens. We'll have grid and then hyphen calls and then hyphen 6. Here we remove this gap. Cool. And then we add a gap between all our products to be 8. And that should do it. So I'll save, and we are just making it to be responsive. So for this one, you see it's 3 columns. We have this, this, and this, and I'll assume that is for this small screen here. So if we go extra small screens, we'll have 2 columns. So let's minimize this further, this one further. Super small screens, you see it's 2 columns. And then when our screen gets bigger, 3, now we have 4, now we have 5. So if our screen is very big, we'll have another one here. Okay, cool. This is working well. So in the next episode, let's style our card and be able to show it here.